Hey everyone, it's the Blind Sugar here, and I'm back with another YouTube video. In today's YouTube video, I am going to share my first impressions regarding some gifts I got from Google. Now, I received these gifts because I am an accessibility trusted tester, and basically what that means is that I'm helping improve Google products and devices to make sure they are accessible. If you want to learn more about it, you guys can check out the link in the description. I am super excited to unbox everything and just want to give a huge thank you to Google for all of the different gifts. So let's jump right into this video. First thing that I want to show you guys is this. This is a tripod, and if I open it here, pull it out, it's a neat little tripod. Can take, let's try to take this thing off. Oh, now they don't make these things kind of easy here. So it's a little desk tripod here. It's pretty neat. It's got the opening legs, and you can, well, that's pretty much it. You can also put an mount on it as well. This is one of those like gorilla tripods, which is pretty cool. So, first impressions, it's definitely heavy duty, feeling it. And I love the grips on each leg. That's pretty neat as well. So, now that I got this, I'm going to show you guys something that goes with it. If I can find it here. And this is the little amount. So if I take this off here, oh, okay, good. I had it facing the camera. So don't make it easy to get this out either. Save for more amount. So if I got the tripod here, I can easily put it on there and twist it on. I really hope I'm doing this right. I don't think I am because it's not twisting in. All right, here. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. There we go. Second time's the charm. And then, of course, on the little mount, you have the ability to loosen and tighten the mount so it holds a phone. And then at the bottom here, you have the ability to loosen and tighten the legs so that it doesn't come apart on you when you're keeping your phone in place. So now let's move on to the next thing. The next thing that I have for you guys is this. These are the Google Pixel Buds Pro. I'm not sure if these are the first ones or the second ones, but first impressions, the case is very, very smooth, and I think these are actually lighter than my AirPods. Now let's see how they feel in the ears here. Now, I don't know which way they're supposed to go, so I'm just gonna kind of shove them in my ears here. Okay. I think I think I'm doing them right here. So comfort, they definitely sit in my ears. I don't think it's gonna oh, I don't know. I think the AirPods are a little more comfier than these, but, they still are really cool. They're definitely very light, and, I think, with how these are in my ears right now, I think the noise cancellation might actually be better with these things. Now, to give a little bit of tech specs with these things do have wireless charging. They do not have magnetic charging. These do have noise cancellation, transparency mode, and then I think these things also have live translation as well. I think somewhere between 8 to 11 hours of battery life, depending if you have the first version or second version. So this is a pretty cool gift. Huge thank you to Google again for this. So now let's move on to the next gift. Before I move on to the next thing, I just realized after filming that last clip is that there's actually other ear tips in here. Originally, when I checked these out and, see what there was, I only noticed one set of ear tips. But no, there's actually three more sets of ear tips. I'm guessing small, medium, and extra large, or extra small, small, and large. But either way, I really love how these are packaged. These are definitely way better at packaging than Apple. No offense. But it's just I feel like this is way more accessible than trying to fit them and have them sit in, like, a little silicone holder, that Apple does. So, I have to give Google props to that because I love how accessible these are when, they are packaged. So now let's move on to the next thing. So the last thing that I wanna show you guys, I think, is probably my most favorite thing that I got, and here it is, the Google Pixel 7 Pro. Now, some first impressions about the phone. I really love how light it is compared to my iPhone. I really love the curved design on the screen. On the sides of the screen, it's more of a curved design, unlike my iPhone, where it's just like a boring rectangular, design. And then looking back at the camera system here, you have a very interesting cameras system. There's a pill cutout that has actually two cameras built into it. And then if I move my finger a little bit over, there is a singular camera, and then next to that, there is a flashlight. And it's more built on a rectangular platform that's actually supposed to protect the lenses, which I find pretty interesting. Now, to give some tech specs with this Google Pixel, it has 23-watt fast charging, it has always on display, and it runs Android 20, sorry, not 26. It runs Android 16, and it has some pretty cool AI features built into it, which I will get into those in another video probably. But it also has the ability to charge things on your device. So if I take, my AirPods, for example, or the Google Pixel Buds, and I place them on the back of my phone, they'll charge, which I find really, really cool and very helpful in some cases. Now, I thought I'd share some stuff that you get in the box when you get the Pixel. You get the Google Pixel phone, of course. You get a charger Type C to Type C. Then you get a USB to Type C adapter, which I find very, very helpful because there are some chargers that I have that are USB to Type C, and that little adapter is very helpful. You also get the instructions, and then you get the little SIM card eject tool to open up the SIM card that is on the phone. But, yeah, that's pretty much my first impressions. I think, the phone itself is lighter and friendlier in the hand compared to my iPhone. Now, I think the Pixel phone here is actually slightly bigger than my iPhone. If I put my iPhone's on the right, the Pixel is on the left. So if I look at it here, I guess I would say about the same size. It's weird because I did it before and it was slightly bigger. Maybe I'm not doing it right, but either way, though, I think this is a cool phone. Huge thank you to Google for sending this out to me. And for anyone who's interested in the Trusted Tester program, you guys can check out the link in the description. And yeah, stay tuned for some more Pixel videos if you guys want to see anything in particular with the Google Pixel, some of the AI features, how TalkBack works with Pixel. Leave a comment and I will make that video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.